as y'all already read in the title, today we're gonna be unboxing your nail lab Makartt's monthly nail box. So this whole box was curated around the Halloween season. It was curated by Vanity Val. We're gonna get into everything that they put in the box for this month and make a whole nail set around it. So y'all just go ahead and subscribe if y'all haven't done so already, and let's go ahead and unbox what we got. So first we have the Polygel Rebirth, and it is a pink color and it has like a purplish bluish shimmer to it, and I'm kind of hyped to see how this is going to turn out on the nail because the swatch looks really good. And then the other one they have is called Rainbow. It has different color glitters in there. It's like a clear base. I don't know if I want to use this one today, but I'm definitely going to be using it in future sets. So next we have this little glitter nail art, and this little glitter has different things that represents Halloween. So there's cats, spiders, bats, a lot of things that we can use in this set, so I'm excited to bust that open. And then we have some charms and rhinestones. So we have some spider charms. It looks like it's spiders in there, and also some skeleton hands and a skeleton head, I think. And then we have some purple rhinestones. I might use both or one or the other. I just don't know what I want to do. I think I'm gonna kind of make it up as I go, so we'll see which one I use. And then we have some rhinestone glue, so we can glue on those rhinestones, and I needed some new rhinestone glue. And then we have some gel polishes. It's called Candy Powder. I really like this shade of pink. And then we have a liner gel, and this one has reflective glitter in it, and that one's called Wild Cherry. So that's everything that comes within the box. If you want to go check it out, you can click the link I have in the description down below. Like I said before, I'm really going to make this up as I go. I do not know what I want to do, so this is going to be kind of random. Yeah, let's see what we come up with. So I'm going to start off with some cover tips. I'm really reusing these tips from a set that I just did on Instagram, so I wouldn't have to try to pry these off and put a new set of nails on. Y'all see this little dark spot on my thumb? Well, it's not a fungus or anything nasty, I promise. I slammed my thumb in the door while I was on my birthday trip. Yeah, I got a little bruise there, so don't mind that. So to start off, I'm going to bring out my slip solution, and like I said, I want to use Rebirth. I never tried this one before on the set, so we're gonna see how this one looks. I'm gonna start off with my pointer finger, and we're just gonna cover the whole pointer with Rebirth. And I'm thinking I'll just do some nail art over that, whatever that might be. And y'all, right off the bat, this color really is understanding the assignment, and I haven't even finished the whole nail yet. Like the shimmer that it has, yeah, I think I'm gonna like this. I think I'm gonna do this on all the fingers. I'm struggling just a little bit trying to get this polygel to cover the whole nail, because I'm so used to starting off with the polygel on half of the nail, then curing that, and then going back in and doing the cuticle area. But I don't know, I just felt like I could just do the whole nail in one, which I can still do. It's just, for me, it's easier when I do it in sections. But we're still gonna work it out. I'm gonna have to come back and put a little bit more polygel on the free edge just to fill that out, because it's a little dip down there. And after that's filled out, that's how she looks. And without saying much, this says a lot. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with the nail art for this finger yet, but we're gonna figure it out a little later. But on the next finger, I think I want to do an ombre this time. I'm gonna do something different on every finger. I think that's where I want to go. So I'm gonna apply this color on the bottom half of the nail and really pat this one out and get it all the way down to the free edge. And then smooth out the top part so we can have a nice little ombre. Okay, and after I'm done with the bottom half, I'm gonna go ahead and cure that for about 30 seconds, and then we can start with the ombre. And then to do the ombre, I'm gonna need a nude, and this box did not come with a nude color, but I'm gonna use Makartt's VIP. This is like a pinky nude type color. I put a little bit too much at the cuticle, but I'm gonna have to take some of that off. But we're just gonna pat down around the cuticle area first and then bring it down. As I'm dragging it down, it's coming down a little low. So I kind of gotta take some of it off with my brush off to the side. Not too much though. And then just smooth the rest out. And after I'm satisfied with the ombre on that, I'm gonna go ahead and cure that part as well. Okay, so off camera, I went on and made my pinky finger the same as the pointer. And then I did the thumb the same as the middle finger. And then for the ring finger, I'm not gonna lie, I've been sitting here debating for a while what should I do about this ring finger, because I wanted to do it differently. A part of me wanted to do the ombre, but then the little voice in the back of my head said do French. So I'm gonna put like a little dollop of the nude right there by the cuticle area, and I'm gonna put just enough to where we can make a little French line. I'm just gonna press it up towards the cuticle like I normally do, and then form it into a French shape. But this is how the French is looking. I think I'm okay with this, so we're gonna file. But before we file, I'm gonna take some alcohol and just rub it down. That way it takes away the sticky surface, and I did that to the rest of the nails off camera. And then I'm gonna just take a file and just file around that little part, just so that French line is nice and crisp. Okay, so we got a couple options. I want to put the glitter that we have in our box in the French, so let's try it. I'm gonna take the poly gel, the pink poly gel that I just used on my other fingers, and I'm gonna lay it kind of like a base, and I'm gonna put just a thin layer, very thin, and I'm just gonna lay that down all around. I don't think I should do it this way, but I'm gonna do it anyways. I'm gonna take the bat, one of the bat little glitter pieces, and I'm gonna try to cure it with the poly gel instead of trying to lay it down and all of that with a stamper. Oof. And of course I messed up. Oh my gosh. Now we gotta take a little detour. So there is some other glitter pieces here. They look like spiders to me, but I feel like they could be skull and bones at the same time. I don't know, but we're just gonna say these are spiders, so that's what I want them to be. So spiders. So I put the spiders around the bat. I'm just not liking the bat altogether. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna cover it up. With every decision, this is just getting worse and worse. Okay, so the poly gel is a little translucent, so I feel like you can see through it. So it'll be kind of cute to have like some underneath and then some on top. So I'm gonna put some of the spiders on top, and I'm gonna really kind of do it to camouflage that bat so you don't really see it. And then I'm gonna come back around and take some clear poly gel, and this is also by Makartt, from Makartt. And I'm gonna put some clear poly gel on top to cap it off, because we're gonna have to file this down and I don't wanna mess up the glitter that I'm trying to encapsulate. And then from the side it looks like this, a bulky mess. And that's why we have to drill to debulk. So I'm gonna take my drill, and my drill is from Makartt. This is one of their pro cordless drills. And I'm doing this with the carbine bit, and I'm just gonna drill down that middle piece, because that middle part was like the main part that had a little hump in the middle. So yeah, we're just gonna drill that down. And from the side it still looks a little bulky, so off camera I kind of drilled a little bit more, and then I'm going to shape, and I'm really going to focus on filing down that middle part so it's not so bulky and it's a smooth transition from the apex on down. And then after that I'm just going to shape as normal. Okay, y'all, I went on and washed my hands and everything, and this is how it looks. Now once I washed my hands, I kind of saw how it would look once I put the top coat on, because the water kind of takes the fogginess away a little bit. And yeah, I'm not liking the French nail. It's gonna be a no for me, so we're gonna have to save it with some nail art. But before I get to the French nail, I want to do a little French spider web. And I'm going to do that on the ombre nail. I don't really like the way the ombre looks by itself, so I'm going to try to camouflage it a little bit with these spider webs. And then I'm thinking to put a couple of those purple rhinestones that we unboxed earlier on the spider web. We're going to see how that looks in a minute. The gel liner brush that I'm using is also from Makartt. You can find it on their site. I will leave Makartt's link in the description down below, and also my code so you can get a little bit of money off of your purchase. But I have a white liner gel and a black liner gel from Makartt that I'm going to be using for the nail art. And I like to cure as I go, so just in case if I make a mistake, I can wipe the mistake away without wiping the majority of what I already did. Okay, so for this French nail, I really didn't like the way it looked. Y'all already know that. I'm just gonna outline it with the black liner gel, and we're gonna see where that kind of takes us. Hopefully that'll make it look a little better. And just to incorporate the spider charms, I'm thinking we could put a little spider on here too to distract the little mistakes that I made in the French. So yeah, we'll do that a little later though. All right, so the purple rhinestones. So I told y'all I wanted to take the purple rhinestones and put them on the spider web. So we're gonna take this rhinestone glue. I'm gonna put the glue, I'm gonna take a dotting tool and just put the glue, a dot of the glue everywhere that I want the rhinestone to be. I'm not gonna put the rhinestones everywhere. We're just gonna put a few, just like 4 or maybe 6 of them. Then I'm gonna fish out like the smallest rhinestone out of the bunch, and we're gonna use those and put them, kind of scatter them all around. And now let's get our spider charm. So I want to put the spider charm right here in the middle of this French nail, and I picked the spider with the black rhinestones. And now we can go ahead and top coat everything. It's gonna look so good. I hope so. Okay, now for the pinky, I want to do the, I don't know what it's called. Maybe the Frankenstein look or the patch look where it has like little stitches on it. I want to do that on the pinky. I don't know, this might be doing too much, but like I said, I want to do something different on every finger. So I'm going to do like a little V cut with some black liner gel. And then I'm gonna cure that and then come back and outline it with some white liner gel on both sides. And then we can cure that. And then I'm gonna go back in and do the stitching look. I'm just gonna make little X's going all the way down. Hopefully that mimics some stitching. Okay, now all that's left to do is the pointer finger. On the thumb finger, I just did the same thing I did on my middle finger, which was the French spider web. Now on the pointer finger, I'm just gonna do blood drips. I know I always do this in every set when it comes to a Halloween set, but it's the easiest nail design to do, so we're gonna do it because I ran out of ideas. So we're gonna do some black blood drips coming down on top. And then after I cured that, I wanted to add one more thing. We're gonna add some little stars. So 2 little black stars at the bottom. like we're done. First of all, that French finger really turned out better than what I thought it was gonna turn out. It was going downhill, but we had to save it with some nail art. It looks really, really good. Actually, the fact that we can see some of the little glitter pieces inside the nail, it kind of makes the nail what it is. So I really like the way that turned out. I really like the way the whole entire set turned out. Almost everything that I used for the set came out of this box. I really enjoyed using this box to create this set, so make sure you check out yournaillab.com so you can check out all of the monthly boxes that you can subscribe to. I think this shimmery poly gel is my new favorite poly gel, so I'm excited to use it in future sets. But yeah, we're at the end of the video, guys. If you watched this far, thank you so much. Make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I want to give Makartt a big thank you for sponsoring today's video, and I will see you guys in my video for next week.